What do you think might be a good introduction to sovereignty, I think, as a good subject?
I think we need to start living it. We need to start understanding what does that really mean. How does that apply to our lives today in this 2013? How do we find a common ground? And I think our common ground is pretty much the land and everything that the land provides, the resources and everything that thrives from the land. So I think that is a common ground. My name is Nina, and I support the Dakota in their efforts to achieve sovereignty, in however they do it, through the courts or through living it or whatever way they do it. Because I think they have a lot that they can teach us to help us to understand. I think that there's other things too that we want to ensure as a mother and a grandmother. We come from Dakota Cree background, and we have our societies and we have our family systems, and they're very traumatized by what's happened to us. So our people are struggling to find their voices. This whole effort to videotape and to record is breaking that silence, and that silence is really deadly. The silence that basically means the end if you don't speak up and say something. So that's what this is about for us, and how we can support it. And I guess the only way we'll know that is to really have a good understanding of who we are and how do we fit into this, and how does this court case, how will this court case impact the people? There's other court cases as well that are very profound, and I think some of them have, it's the first time they've ever had court cases like this, so I think that it's important to support. We have some understanding of each other's family background and things like that, so there's a good understanding there, but because we have that, it doesn't mean that anyone else has that, so we're trying to bring an understanding to that. And one of the things that I hear most of the people say is we were never refugees, we were always a part of our territories, and so to prove that, that really shouldn't be on the onus of the natural people of the land. That should be on the colonizers who came. Not to be mean, but to really understand people have a place and people have a role, and maybe those things are being majorly overstepped, and then in the process a lot of people are hurting.